We are going to explain some of these models and we invite you to think about them. You will probably realize that some of these characteristics already exist in the groups you belong to. This knowledge could help you lead better, reduce frustration, improve management, and help to accomplish the purpose of the group. There are several theoretical models which were developed to understand how groups can work and to show how they could change over time. But also, we should keep in mind that there isn't a magic formula. Each one has to find a way that works for their team. We are going to start talking about group structure. In general, we can recognize two structure types, spider and starfish. Using these animals, it is easy to understand how the groups they represent work. The spider is a group where the head is very important, or there is someone in charge. And if you hit it on the head, it cannot survive. Information and power are concentrated at the top, and there is a clear division of roles. The opposite structure is a starfish, where if you take off a limb, another will appear. So in a starfish group, if you take out the leaders, new leaders emerge. There is no clear definition of roles, and it is a more horizontal structure where anyone can do anything and the network can rebuild itself. These are theoretical models. It is difficult to find a group which works 100% in accordance with one of these structures, and usually, there is a mix between them. It's also important to understand that one is not better than the other. One works better than the other depending on the situation, the objective, or the aim of the group. However, it is useful to take note of the structure and analyze if it is the best structure for the purpose or if it has vulnerabilities that need to be solved. Now, we are talking about the group stages. In 1965, a psychologist named Bruce Tuckman said that the teams go through the 5 stages of development: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. The stages start from the time that a group first meets until the project ends. First of all is the forming of the group. We get together with a little agreement, but the purpose is still a bit unclear. Guidance and direction will be needed to move forward with success. That brings us to the storming stage. We are getting to know each other a bit better, the purpose is clearer, and the first conflicts appear, maybe due to different opinions about the purpose or about the ways to achieve it. And power struggles also appear. If the group gets over from the conflict, and some people may have already left, we arrive at the norming stage. There are agreements and consensus, clear roles and responsibility, and members can work together knowing how to do so. We are ready for the performing stage, where there is a clear vision and purpose, and members are focused on goal achievement and even able to delegate between them. Finally, we arrive at the adjourning stage, where the task has been completed and there are good feelings about the achievements attained together. Every time new people arrive to the group, it is important to walk them through this path. Otherwise, they will find it difficult to participate in the group or they will have performance problems. Now, we are going to focus on the attitude of the members of the group, what we call the 4-player team model. It can help us understand a team in its interactions. It focuses on the dynamics that result from having 4 different roles: movers, followers, opponents, and bystanders. It's important to understand that these players are not always the same person. They change depending on the situation, but it could also happen that someone is stuck in any of them always. It is useful to identify these styles, to understand their behavior and the opportunities that each one provides. There are the movers. These are the people that initiate the movement and provide direction. They carry, at least for the moment, the focus of the conversation and present a proposal. Then come the followers. They support the initial proposal and provide completion to the idea. The third players are the opposers. Watching the first two agree, they may think to themselves, there is something not quite right with this picture. They step in and oppose the others, challenging what they are saying or proposing and providing correction. And finally, a fourth player who has been observing the entire situation and who provides perspective. This person may propose a way of thinking and seeing that expands everyone's vision and could be called the bystander. Finally, we talk about the different phases or stages through which the group could move. From the dreaming stage, where we imagine what we could achieve, to the planning, performing, and finally the celebration of the achievements. This model is called dragon dreaming. These four stages are cyclical. The first is to have the idea, the dreaming, the moment of sudden realization, inspiration, and the moment to dream. And a dream has to be shared to be accomplished. Then, the dream transforms into a plan. The participants discuss goals and alternatives to achieve it. It is called the planning stage. Then, it is time to run the project and get your hands dirty. The activities designed during the planning are now implemented. The stage is called doing. And finally, there is a stage that's usually forgotten in traditional project management, though it is an essential step. It's called celebrating. Celebration releases stress. The participants come together interpersonally, and the group gets strong to be prepared to achieve the next dream.